I hope you're smiling because it's me, Rye. Welcome or welcome back to Take Care of Your Body by Rye. I'm your host, Rylan Rosano, and I'm so excited you're here to join me on this journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves. My podcast is for anyone who's interested in health, wellness, and healing, and I'm truly so excited and so proud of you for taking the steps to do something for you today. This episode is so enticing and inspiring. And I'm just truly amazed to know this beautiful soul. And I think you'll really love and resonate with this one. But before we get started, make sure you follow the podcast on your favorite podcasting platform to stay up to date every Wednesday and Saturday for new episodes. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. You can find the podcast and my wellness Instagram at Take Care by RY. And for all things personal, author, and just behind the scenes of my creation, follow Rylan, Rosee. So it's RYLIN, ROSEE, to learn a little bit more about my life and what I'm up to when I'm not podcasting or writing. You can find my two books that I have published out right now on Amazon. Once Upon a Time, I Survived Myself, which is my poetic healing memoir written about my life from my heart for your heart to inspire you and get you out of whatever you're going through, because it truly is written for anyone who's been through anything hard. And my second book is my Take Care Not Yet Healed or Ready workbook, which is a simpler but guided journal for anyone who wants to heal in a less heavy way. It's perfect for Christmas, so maybe add it on your wish list. And I'm so excited to announce my next book, Everything Was Here But You, will be coming out in February 2026. This one touches on grief, heartbreak, and those weird questions we all have as humans, but we don't really get answers to. I get the answers. I have them for you, and I'm going to share. And it also is that weird feeling of emptiness when we have a really full and beautiful life, but it still feels like something or someone is missing. I'm so excited to release that one and just share the journey with you guys. But again, thank you for being here and for joining me. Hey everyone, today I'm with a beautiful soul. Hey Maddie, how are you?
I am great, Riley. How are you?
I am so amazing. I think Instagram's incredible. The fact that I just found you and your Instagram post touched me, I was like, wow, I want her on the podcast. I had that intuitive feeling, and just from talking to you, it feels so meant to be.
Yeah, I agree. I love the random connections that the internet, the one good thing the internet can do for us these days is those random connections you never would have had otherwise.
Really, I mean, it can do a lot of bad, but
Yeah, again.
there's always a little bit of good out there. It's not always
Always.
because of the damn phone, as some parents like to
I
say.
know. I know.
I love that we're both blonde. I think that's so
I
fun.
know.
And we
I
both went
love,
to XCOM, so come on, period.
yes, twins, queens, we're doing it.
Literally, you're like my big sister. I mean,
Yeah.
there you go. The role is yours now.
Perfect. I love it.
Um,
I'm the youngest, so I love that for me.
okay, see, it's perfect. I'm the baby. So there we go. Like, look, roles, are needed now. I love that for
Yeah.
us. So do you want to introduce yourself before we get started into my questions?
Sure. What do you want to know in my introduction?
What you do, who you are, like, tell us a little bit about you. I mean, I know who you are.
Sure.
I'm cool like that. I did some
Yeah.
research,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So my name is Madison Crosby. I am a dancer, actress, performer, bartender. I do a lot of different things. My life is very versatile for sure. I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, but I moved out to Nashville when I graduated from college, and I've been here for 4.5 years now.
I love that. One of my best friends lives in Kansas City. That's so funny. Are you a Travis Kelce fan?
I mean, I love the Chiefs. I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, but I do love Travis and Taylor's love story because I think it's fully genuine.
Oh, it is.
It looks like they really, really love each other, which is amazing. We love to see that
We love to see that. She's been writing breakup songs about men for years, so it's
for
about
so
time she gets
long.
her love story. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. And he seems like such a good guy.
Truly. Where were you when you saw the engagement post?
Oh, I think I was at the gym. I was at the gym with my mom. My parents also moved out to Nashville last year, and we were at the gym, and all of a sudden her phone was in my face. She said, "Look, they're engaged finally." She was so excited. It was cute.
No, I mean, the world needs some good news these days. Come on, it was so amazing.
No kidding.
Right.
Yes.
I don't care if you like Taylor Swift or not. It was like the cutest thing ever. And I swear the
Yeah.
world like just stopped for a minute and everyone was freaking out. I was like, this is the breaking news we need.
This is what we need to be seeing in our daily
Exactly.
internet time. Yeah.
Exactly. The serotonin boost out the window.
Gives people hope. Gives people hope.
Right, right, guys. Love is real. Love is real. And the fact that he made her a friendship bracelet, like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna
I
stop.
know.
Hold on.
I know. He's such a softie. It's so good for her.
I know. I love that for her. So, can you share a little bit of your story, what it was like growing up with type 1 diabetes and how that kind of shaped who you are today?
Yeah. So I was diagnosed when I was 12 years old. I think it was the summer before I was going into seventh grade. So new school, about to start middle school. These are the years where you're figuring out who you are. You know, you're in that little bit of an awkward stage where you're still kind of a kid, but kind of not
Right.
really a kid anymore. So it was a really super strange time for me. My mom was actually the person who figured it out. She was just really intuitive to me. We are very close still to this day. We were at a dance competition actually in Nashville, where I live now, and I just got super, super sick, had to go to the emergency room, horrible UTI. This, that, and the other thing was wrong with me. And we were just like, something's not right. At least my mom was. I weighed 70 pounds at 12 years old. I was super underweight. We were just like, there's got to be something more than just like a regular flu or whatever. So we got back home. She decided to fast me overnight and in the morning test my blood sugar. And she was spot on. My blood sugar was like 600. Yeah. And off to Children's Mercy we went. I was pissed. I threw a whole tantrum in
Love
the
you when Maddie was
emergency.
over it. You were over it.
Oh, I was like, I don't want this. I don't want this shit. I didn't ask for this. My mom tried to stop me actually, and the nurses told her not to, that I deserved to be mad because the rest of my life was about to change and it was completely out of my control. So once, things got rolling and I was getting a little bit more comfortable with it, at first I was kind of like, this is pretty cool. I'm the only kid in my middle school that gets to carry a bag because I got to carry my little purse with me with my supplies. It had cats on it. Fun fact, I'm a big cat lady.
Period.
So like for me, I was like, it is what it is. It didn't really bother me yet. Now, when I got to high school and I started getting more, so I've been a competitive dancer since I was 2. Um, Everybody with my dance studio was like super supportive, really, really great. When I was, in middle school. Then as I got to high school and I started, like being interested in boys and I got into theater, I was like, I don't want people to know about this. I feel so ashamed of this thing that isn't my fault. But I got, into that body dysmorphia headspace of I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be different.
Right.
I don't want people to look at that and that's the only thing they see. So for a really, really long time, specifically high school into college, I pretty much didn't bring it up unless necessary. I didn't start wearing a Dexcom until the last couple of years. I had a pump when I was younger. The moment I got to high school, it's like, I don't want that thing on me. I did deal with a little bit of bullying. For me, it was more like them being ignorant and uneducated. I was in a culinary class and we were talking about things like carbohydrates and, breaking down food.
Right.
And my lovely teacher knew that I was a diabetic and asked if I wanted to talk like kind of on what glucose and carbohydrates and all that stuff, and then talk about diabetes as well. And I can still name these boys to this day. They decided that it was some sort of a joke, and when we made cookies in the culinary side of that class, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get type 5 diabetes from this," and I was just like,
Assholes.
"Yeah, yeah." They're still assholes to this day. It's funny though because as I got older, I would get messages from them trying to hit on me.
Right, right, right. That's
Like,
how it works. That's how it
yeah,
works. But it's like you treat
yeah.
like shit then, so you're
Yeah,
staying
you try to like
in there.
make me feel bad about something that I have no control over. And
Right,
then there's, of course, the stereotypical things that people who are uneducated or ignorant say, like, oh, well, you're not fat. How are you a diabetic? Oh, did you eat too much sugar? I know
right,
you have a sweet tooth. You must have ate too much sugar. And I'm like, y'all just sound stupid.
right. Educate
Like,
yourself on the difference between type 1 and type 2, and then we'll talk.
yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Come
Yep.
on.
But most people, the general public, does not know anything. And it's crazy because type 1 is becoming a more and more common thing
True.
as more testing is coming out and people are catching it sooner. Since I've been diagnosed, we've known personally, my family, we know personally probably 8 to 10 kids that have been diagnosed.
Wow.
Like it's so common and people just have no idea what they're talking about or anything about it.
No, truly. They act like they do. I mean, God bless your mom. She's not a nurse or anything, right? She just kind
No,
of
she's
that
just a
mother
really great
intuition.
mom.
We love that.
Yeah,
We love that. No, my mom actually grew up with type 1 diabetes, so
really.
she taught me a lot about it and I knew a little bit about it. And then I ended up getting diagnosed with POTS. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yep.
So because of that, I have like low blood sugar only. So I wear
Mm-hmm.
the Dexcom so I can know like what's my pot symptoms and then what's my
Yeah.
glucose. But it was really cool because it's like I grew up around it and like learning about it. And then, now I can use my platform to spread awareness on so many different
Yeah.
conditions and things that people don't know about that we should be talking about. There's nothing wrong with talking about
Absolutely.
like health conditions or mental health conditions or what we're all dealing with because every human being has something. And I think
Yep.
before people comment on someone's body condition, whatever, they should realize, wait, maybe someone I love has this. They probably do. You probably know someone with some health condition, with some mental health
Yep.
condition. So
Yep.
why are you going to comment on someone else when you probably wouldn't want your loved one being talked the way you're going to talk to someone, you know?
Yeah. I think for a lot of people, if it's not happening to them or somebody directly close to them, they
They
don't
don't care.
feel the need to know anything.
Right.
It's
Which is
like at some point in your life, you're gonna know somebody, or you yourself are gonna deal with something, and you're gonna wish that you were
it.
kinder because you want that same treatment to you.
I believe in karma, Maddie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I
Oh yeah,
think, but it's like you're gonna make fun of me for having this condition. Well, then what happens if you get it? Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
might. Something I loved in your post, it's one of your pinned ones. For everyone listening, they should go look at her Instagram. What's your Instagram?
It's at Madi.Crosby.
It's so
Maddie.Crosby.
she's amazing. And this post like really stuck out to me. You said, I don't want to be, just known as the diabetic girl. And I think that is just so important because I don't think we're our illnesses. I think we're so much more than that. And it's hard to kind of get caught up in like losing your identity when you get diagnosed with a chronic illness. Do you want to kind of talk about your outside identity when you push the diabetes to the side? Like, who is Maddie without it?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely my post is like a really good reference because kind of what you were saying about using your platform to educate. I was at a point where I was like, I want to take better care of myself. I want to kind of reclaim this power that I've been giving so much to other people as I was growing up with this and being ashamed of it. I want to take all that back because I am so much stronger than so many people realize because my outside identity is I have been a dancer my whole life. I'm doing it professionally now, which a lot of people, they dance when they're younger, they dance in high school, they do something else with their life.
Right.
Performing is the one thing that I have always known this is me. This is what I want to do with my life. It brings me immense joy, just not only for myself doing it, but seeing audiences, seeing my parents, seeing their faces, watching me do the thing that I love. Just that's what I am. And dancing has also now gone into acting and theater. I started doing that when I was in high school and I fell in love with it. The expression, the creativity. I've done burlesque in Nashville, which is, a super sexy thing. And at first I was like, oh, I can't wear a sensor. People aren't going to think I'm sexy. That's just so not true.
Right.
And the people who get think I'm sexy before, and then if they see it and they decide I'm not, aren't the people I want around
They
me.
need a therapist, Maddie. I mean, come on. Like,
Literally,
what's wrong with you?
literally.
It's literally so tiny too. It's kind of cute. Like it
It's
can be cute.
Yeah, you could get the cutest patches. Like I've found so many companies that make like super stylish, trendy patterns and things. It's
Right.
like you can make this cool and it's becoming a health trend. People are wearing Dexcoms and CGMs just to monitor their health better.
Right.
They don't even have an illness that's requiring it.
Right.
So
Which is
it's like,
cool. And I mean,
yeah,
with
yeah,
AI and all of this, like we're gonna have robots serve us breakfast eventually. Come on,
literally.
like guys, just get
Like
on.
I'm just ahead of the game. I'm part
Exactly.
robot. Yeah.
Exactly. Hot girls wear Dexcoms. I said what I said. Anyways.
I don't disagree with you. I think we need to make a t-shirt.
I think we should. I'll get on that. I'll mail you one. I should mail you a copy of my book. I feel like you'd really resonate
Oh,
with it.
I would love that. I love
That's
reading, so
good.
I would definitely enjoy that.
Okay, I'll have to
Um,
get on that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a lot of different things. I'm an animal lover, I'm a dancer, I'm a coyote at Coyote Ugly. That's a whole thing in itself.
Oh my God, she's a queen. I mean, come on, period.
Thank you.
And
But
I mean, I'm
yeah,
waiting. I'm waiting for you to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like when is it
one
happening?
day,
We're
one day
manifesting it right here,
we're
right here,
manifesting for
right here.
sure.
When you're on, you're gonna
Either
have to come back on the pod.
Dancing with the Stars and then straight to Broadway.
Exactly. And then we'll do a follow-up podcast, and you can be like, Riley, I
Perfect.
did it. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I
I
knew you
did it,
did it.
girl.
Period. I'll pull the footage. I'll be like, guys, she said it first on
See?
my show.
We
Um,
have the receipts. We have the receipts.
exactly. I pulled it up. So, okay, what has dance taught you about resilience and about your body? I feel like it probably like growing up kind of helped you like have this appreciation for your body and what it does for you instead of what it does wrong.
Definitely. Don't get me wrong. Every dancer has some sort of body image trauma issues. Comes with just the nature of the beast.
Right.
Um, but me, I've always been a very stubborn person, and I have never liked people telling me what to do or what to think or how to be. And so a lot of my life and a lot of my success comes down to spite in a positive way of like, oh, you think I can't do this because of this? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Right.
That's definitely how I've overcome a lot of things, especially with the diabetes and the sensors. Oh, you think I can't be this because I have this? Well, guess what? You're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why it's wrong.
Right.
Um, Growing up as a dancer definitely teaches you how to push through the things that feel impossible. There's been moments where I was ready to quit because I just didn't feel like I was doing this, or I didn't feel like I was at a place where I wanted to be. As I've grown into an adult and my body's changed, and I'm not dancing the way I did when I was 16,
Right.
I've had moments where it's like, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. And then I remember all of the joy and love and passion I have for it. And I'm like, no, 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 don't let those thoughts get to you. You can still do it. It just may need to change a little bit. We may need to look at it in a different way. So dance has really taught me how to kind of rewarp my mindset in a way that's going to keep me going.
I love that. And I think like everyone needs something truly because it's like imagine like you don't have something to wake up to. Like if you're not pushing your body, having a chronic illness is so exhausting. And if you don't have dance, you don't have a job, you don't have school, you don't have a podcast or a book or someone to show up for, you can truly get in the dark side of it. And I love that you have dance as your light, as one of them at least, for sure.
Absolutely. I definitely get the exhausting part.
No, no,
Um,
it's horrible. And people
is
look at you too, because I feel like diabetes is a little bit of an invisible illness until you see the
Mhm.
sensor or the pump or whatever. And they're like, oh, you're so young and pretty. Like, why are you tired? And you're like, hold on,
Yep.
babe. I know how to ball. Like, what's that TikTok
Yep.
trend? It's like, I know
Oh, I
ball.
know ball.
I
I
know
know
ball.
ball.
I know ball. Let me just
Yeah.
real quick show you. But it's like it's so frustrating, truly, because so many people can say things out in public, and you're just like, I know what's going on within my body. Can you shut up because you don't know
Yeah.
what I'm dealing with?
Yeah, definitely. The chronic fatigue has been my biggest point of contention, because I could sleep, 12 hours and still be exhausted. And for the longest time, and it's something I'm definitely working on still, is I would be criticizing myself for, oh, why haven't you submitted this audition? Why didn't you take a dance class today? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because I was just so exhausted. But
Right.
my perfectionist brain and my brain of normal is, oh, you should be able to do these things. But then I have to bring in that grace side of, hold on, not only are you doing the things you need to do, it may not be perfect, it may not have been today, but you also have all of this working against you.
Right.
It's okay that you didn't get this, and this done today. You can try again tomorrow or the next day or the next day, as long as you keep trying. But if I don't rest, if I don't give myself grace to do that, I will have burnt out immediately. I will be done.
Truly. It was that quote. It's like if you don't pick a day to rest, your body will pick one for you. That is so true.
Yep.
That is so
Yep.
true. Truly. It's
I
like
see that very common in
no. Yeah.
performers and my friends. And we live in a world where it's like you need to be working 24/7, and that's just not possible. It's not feasible. It's not going to last, as long as you want to be doing the thing you want to be doing. You're going to burn out much quicker. You're going to lose your love for it because you're going to feel
Right.
terrible. You're going to feel
Exactly.
awful.
Exactly. So, what is a daily like ritual, habit, or mindset that kind of helps you care for your health without letting it define you?
A daily thing. I'm really bad at routines.
You're so me. And we're
I I
professionals.
get
Like, come on.
like it's a chaotic day no matter what happens.
Real.
Um, I would say my makeup routine is like kind of a moment where I just like sit and be for a bit. I'm sitting at it right now. I've got a nice little like vanity set up, got all my things I need, my big water bottle. I always have a Red Bull in the morning, sugar free. Um, so I get my Red Bull, I sit down to do my makeup, I turn my little light on, I like breathe, look at myself, and then I start the process. And I feel like that's a good like reset for the morning. Um, yeah.
I
Another
love
thing I do
that.
is I read a comfort book before bed.
What are you reading right now?
So there's a series called House of Night. I started reading this series when I was probably in middle school. It's about vampires. I love vampires. And there's like 17, 18 books in this series. And when the books were coming out when I was growing up, I would buy the new book, but I would start from the first one. So I've read through this series a million times. But when life starts to get a little bit, chaotic and stressful, and I'm really anxious and I'm not like taking the time to sit and do things that I enjoy to do, I'll pick up those books again and read them right before I go to bed. So one, I'm not doom scrolling. And two, it's putting my brain back into a place of comfort and safety and rest and relaxation.
I love that. And I think it's important to have something like that because a lot of people don't. And that's really one way to keep your mental health in check, truly. I
Yeah.
believe mental health and physical health truly tie together. And
Oh,
if you focus
absolutely.
on one, the other one slips, and vice versa.
Definitely. They are very much codependent on each other.
So, what would you say, like, are some of your go-to snacks? I mean, like, if you're having a low, like, what are we eating? Like, what does Maddie eat? I need to know.
So I always start my low snacks with the Mott's fruit snacks. Um, they're so delicious. I always keep like the family size box. I have to keep my boyfriend out of them because he also likes them.
And you're like, I need this,
Uh,
babe.
he
This
like,
is for
babe.
medical reasons.
We've got, of course, the juice boxes, but I only crave those occasionally with a low. But then my like all-time favorite, because not only is it delicious, but it's got the protein that'll keep the blood sugar up, whereas like fruit snacks are a quick fix. They'll get you up, but then you need to follow up with something that's going to have a little bit more carbohydrate, a little more protein, a little more like sustenance
Right.
versus just sugar. Is Reese's cups or like the Reese's pumpkins. The
So
pumpkins are the
yummy.
best in my opinion.
Especially in the
Those are,
freezer. Those are good in the freezer or cold. Like, perfect.
yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend taught me to put my candy in the freezer, and now it's like I don't want it any other way.
Right. It's like I do that with my protein bars. I'm like, why does this taste like an ice cream bar? Like, what is
It
happening? It's
makes it so good.
literally a hot girl sweet treat hour. It's just our excuse. I mean, our blood sugar goes low, but we get to eat sweets, so it's fine. I mean, it works.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Like
Mm.
everyone should be jealous.
They should be. I get to eat these sweet treats without any guilt because it's literally keeping
Exactly.
me
It's for
alive.
your health. What gave you the courage and the confidence to really like put yourself out there and be vulnerable about your like chronic illness? I mean, I know it's hard truly because I'm doing kind of the same thing and it's weird because it's like you deal with it every day and then you share it online and then you're like, "Wait, I just shared something so personal online and now people are going to comment on it and know about it and have to think about it." And it's like, "Oh my God, like it's out of your bubble almost."
Yeah, it's definitely practicing losing control um in a good way.
Right.
It's letting go of like people are gonna think what they're gonna think. All that really matters is what I think about myself. And I'm 26 years old. I eventually want to have children. Diabetics having children is a very complicated thing. And my endocrinologist was basically like, do you want to be healthy? Do you want to live a long time? Because that's up to you. But just kind of guessing and only occasionally doing the finger pricks or, just half-assing it basically is what I was doing enough to keep myself alive, but I wasn't doing enough to keep myself on the healthy side of things. And I kind of just got to a point where I was like, this is stupid. What am I? It's my life that I'm affecting, but these other people's opinions, they're not going to deal with the consequences.
Right.
So I finally just got to a point where I was like, this is mine now. I'm letting go of control of this. I'm putting it out there. It's my power to put it out there. They can't take that away from me. Let them think what they want to think.
Yeah. You know what? You can block them. You can't block the illness.
Yeah.
We wish they
I
could.
want
I mean, come on.
literally.
I mean,
Yeah, I want to be around for a while. I want to be healthy. I want to keep dancing until, my knees or my hips give out, a normal
yeah.
dancer
Come on. I
thing.
want to see you on Dancing with the Stars. We need you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
I have lots of goals still to hit. And so I was like, all right, time to get my shit together.
I'm proud of you. That takes
Thank
a lot
you.
of work because I think it's so hard truly to have a chronic illness and then also have these goals and have things to do because it's so tiring. And you're like trying
Yeah.
to teach your body how to function when it's normally supposed to know that. And then
Hmm.
you're trying to build this life for yourself. But I'm really proud of you for taking the steering wheel back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're amazing. And by the way, you're doing amazing for your first podcast. Like, okay.
Thank
I
you.
couldn't even tell it was your first time if you didn't say that.
In all fairness, I do love to gab. I love talking.
Real, me too. So it's perfect.
It's great.
What do you want young girls living with type 1 diabetes or really any chronic illness to know if they're listening today?
I would want them to know that people are thinking about you less than you think.
I love that.
It sounds it sounds almost negative, but it's actually the best thing to think about and to accept is people are so busy worrying about themselves that 95% of the time you think somebody's looking at you, you think somebody's judging you. They're probably not. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there that are shitty and judgmental and they suck, and we don't want them in our lives. Don't worry about them. Worry about you and taking care of your health. And in doing that, you'll be able to achieve so much more in your life that you want to do. You got to put yourself first.
I love that. No, truly, because it's our life. We are stuck with us at the end of the day.
Yep.
And I would rather, I'm sure you'd agree, like the person in the mirror than want to punch her in the face every single day. So,
Yeah, definitely.
you
Because
know,
it's so frustrating when you know the things you're supposed to be doing to take care of yourself and you just don't do it and you're like, what is wrong with you? Why can't you just do it?
right. It's almost like a self-sabotage in a way, but you're not like intending to do it. You're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I completely get what you mean. It's almost like if I face it, then I have this thing and I have to admit I have it kind of thing.
Yep. Yep.
But it's like you're only hurting yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like what
Yeah. And the other thing is
fighting.
use it to your power. Use it to your advantage. There have been things in life that I would have not been able to have, do, get had I not put that information out there. The most basic example is not having to run the mile in middle school.
I
I
mean,
hated running. I sure did use that to not have to do it.
there's a way. There's an out, you
There's a
know.
way. There, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't turn this in. I have this illness and it's really
Yeah.
tiring. Great. There we go.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, come on,
Listen,
Be a Dexcom model. I'm waiting. Like, why are you not?
I'm trying. I'm trying. I tagged them. I
Period.
said, sponsor me.
No, they should. I mean, girl, come on. But I love the work
I
you do, truly. Like, you are a
thank
perfect
you.
model, and I'm just like, she's a queen. Like, hello.
Thank you.
I'm only
I
18, I'm almost 19, and I look up to you so much already. I literally just started following you, and I just admire you so much.
girl, what? You're killing it. I wish
Thank
I had
you. Oh.
succeeded that early. I was too busy making mistakes.
You're so sweet. No, and like you're such a role model, truly. Like I look up to you
Thank
already,
you.
and I know so many other girls do, and we're friends now. So when I come to
Yeah,
Nashville, we're getting coffee. It's happening.
perfect. I'll show
And you
you around. There's so
yeah,
much
you
stuff
can
to
show
see
me
here.
around, and then for my 21st, you can come and be like the bartender and make amazing drinks.
You're in Miami, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't been to Miami yet.
you should come to Miami. Come on.
I've always wanted to go.
You're signed to come.
Perfect.
See? Hang out with your little sister.
Love it.
It's gonna be perfect. I love that. But no, like I just admire you for being open and being vulnerable and sharing it because I know a lot of people like it's scary. It really is because once it's out there and you can't control the reactions, but I know probably a lot of people felt so seen from that post, truly.
Yeah, the comments truly brought me to tears a few times. I had a good friend who was diagnosed a few years after me, and we've stayed in touch throughout the years, and he was one of the first people to comment.
Oh,
And it just reminds me of like also the connections you can make through something that may seem so horrible, but it brings you this support system and this community that you never otherwise would have had. there's so many amazing people that I would have never met.
Oh, and that post made me reach out to you because of my like for my podcast. So there we go.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
the opportunities, you're right, are endless. And like instead of being ashamed of it, you should, use it to your power and just talk about it. I had someone comment like on one of my posts, they're like, wow, you're doing all of this with your like I didn't even really realize like you're doing all this with your chronic illness. And I was like, yeah, like we're badasses. And you even said that in your
yeah.
post, like we are, with or without that label, but we are badasses for having this and for just like handling it. I mean, have you kind of had a hard time in some of your relationships, like introducing it? I feel like I almost sometimes feel like it's another person. You're like, hey, this is my friend diabetes, or this is my friend Potts. Like, hope you like them.
Yeah.
They're stuck with me. Like, have you had a hard time like bringing it up in friendships or like romantic relationships?
Not really in those like close relationships. I sometimes think I have verbal vomit. I just kind of say whatever I think.
You're so me.
Um
You're so me for that.
I'm very much an open book. I'm an oversharer. I just don't see the point. Life is too short, right?
And if
You know,
someone
this is
doesn't
who I
like
am.
you because of it, then
They're not meant for me. And
that's
that's definitely a hard lesson I've learned a million times, right? Is,
right.
I think I have a very big heart. I am very open with people and it has bit me in the butt many, many times, but it has just shown me that I can continue giving it to the people and eventually the right people are going to find me back. But
Truly.
if I were to take that away and stop being so open and forthcoming or whatever, I might never find my people.
Right.
So it's a double-edged sword. You get hurt more, but you also gain more. But no, my romantic relationships have all been really amazing about it, actually.
Aw, I love
Um, they've all been pretty good. My boyfriend, he's pretty amazing about it. He doesn't bug me. He doesn't try to like make me feel like a child talking to a parent. He supports me whatever way I ask. You know,
King.
he is a king. I love him
Disappeared
very,
like
very much
he's
so.
if he doesn't do that
Um,
for you girls.
And I mean, it's the simplest thing of like, hey, I'm dropping. Can you run and grab me a fruit snack real quick? I'm feeling shaky. I don't want to stand up. And he's zooming into the kitchen. He has switched over to only drinking sugar-free soda so that if I want a sip, I can have one.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
It's something that's something I actually noticed recently. I was like, when did you stop drinking regular soda? He goes, I don't know. I just get this sugar-free stuff now. It's like,
Oh, that's
oh,
so cute. That's like I saw this thing and this like guy stopped eating gluten because his girlfriend couldn't have it. I'm just like, love is real, guys. Love is real.
it really is. Don't get me wrong. It took me a few wrong turns to get here, but
Everything happens
that's
for a reason.
yeah. I was like, I mean, that's life. It's how you learn. It's how you grow.
Truly. And I love that. That is so sweet. And I just love how supportive he is of you. Like my heart. I'm gonna go cry in the corner once we're done. I'm gonna go write a chapter about your guys' love story, and then you're gonna read it in my next book and be like, "Oh, that's us."
That's me. Look,
Like,
babe,
yeah,
it's us.
there it is. But that is just the cutest thing in the world. Oh my God. Okay, little fun close off because I love like doing these little questions. If your life right
Oh,
now had
okay.
a soundtrack, what would it be?
Oh, like one artist or
I don't know. Do an artist and an album.
oh, that's so hard.
That's harder than the vulnerable shit I was asking. Shit.
Yeah. I listen to such random music. I'm trying to think of an actual playlist I listen to. Right now, my playlist I've been listening to, I will say I do listen to music for like certain times in my life.
Makes sense.
And then I'll like notice that I've switched to a new playlist. I'm like, oh, life is different now.
Right.
So right now I've been listening to Miss Possessive Radio. So
Ooh,
I've had a lot of Tate McRae, Sabrina Carpenter, Marina and the Diamonds.
good.
Song Butterfly by Marina.
I need to listen to that song. I've never heard it.
Oh, listen to it after this and send me a message. You'll be like, it's chef's kiss for what we've been talking about.
I will, and we'll just do a crying session. I'll just invite
Perfect.
her. There we go. Perfect. What's your favorite off Sabrina's new album? I need to know.
Oh, right now I can't even think the title of it. It's talking about the different rooms. Is it rooms? House tour.
House Tour is so
House
good.
tour.
House Tour is so
It's
good.
so cute and catchy. I love her. She's so
Oh,
Polly Pocket.
she is. She is. I'm like looking at her. I'm like, she's so tiny but so beautiful and just like so her personality's so big. And it's just like
It
everyone wants to
is.
be friends with her.
As my mom likes to say, because somebody said this about Travis Kelsey, and she says the same thing applies to me. She's an exclamation point of a human.
Literally. You're like the sunflower emoji, real life version.
Thank you. I have sunflowers tattooed on my ribs.
That is so, I have chills now. What the heck? My intuition was just like, tell her that. That's what you're getting.
You
And
you knew, you knew.
I knew. I'm scared. Anyways, finish this sentence. I'm unapologetically me because
My brain's not working. I'm
because other people don't
unapologetically me because other people don't deserve to get to write my story.
I love that. Thank you for joining me. Everyone should
Thank you for
follow her on
having me.
Instagram, guys. If you don't, you're missing out, and I'm gonna find you and we're gonna have a long chat because Maddie's awesome
I
and
post lots of very interesting things.
she's a queen. I mean, you're a model, so you're all over the place. I mean, come to Miami, girl. Why haven't you been? Hello.
I don't I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to move to Florida for the past couple of years, but Nashville's just kept me here.
You're stuck.
I guess for now. For
For now.
now.
For now.
I have dreams to go other places, but
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to take a quick selfie?
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Let me take the jacket off. I was cold.
So real. Temperature regulation issues are so real. I feel you on that.
I've been struggling with that.
Really? Oh
I
my,
get either freezing cold or super sweaty when I'm sleeping. No in between.
so real. Okay, ready? And then we'll do a heart.
This way? Is this right?
You're the sweetest ever. This like made my entire
Thank you.
day. I'm gonna send
Thank
you
you
my
so much
number.
for reaching
We're
out.
staying in touch. So
Yes, 1000%.
you're just the sweetest. So I'm gonna go listen to Butterfly and I'll let you know what I think.
You're gonna love it.
You're the
It's
sweetest.
a recent discover for me, and I was just like,
You're
this
like,
is my life.
oh my God, I'm gonna go listen to it. Thank you for being you. I can't wait to give you a huge hug one day.
Thank you. Yes, it will happen. We will meet.
It will.
You're doing amazing things.
That is the
Just so
sweetest
you know.
thing. That is the sweetest thing. Bye.
Bye.